Hey, what's going on? I just wanted to quickly talk about governor of the state of Florida, who I joyfully call Governor Karen. So, we're talking about Ron DeSantis. So, in an article by Yahoo News, the administration of Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis has called out for sending letters to several bars and venues that had planned holiday drag shows that threatened the establishment liquor's licenses. On Wednesday, the state's Department of Business and Professional Regulation sent one of those letters to the Orlando Philanthropic Plaza Foundation, according to the news site Florida Politics. In the letter, referenced an event organized by the organization the night called a Drag Queen Christmas, featuring noted drag performers such as Trinity the Tuck, Heidi in the Closet, Sky Galanche, and Jimbo. So basically, the letter stating that they are going to threaten to take out the liquor licenses of these establishments if there is any sort of underage people, people who are underage at the location. So I looked up these establishments, and these establishments are 21 and up. They are already 21 and up. Okay, so you cannot go in there unless you are at least 21 years of age. So why in the world is there a need for him to send out these letters to these places? Simple fact is, this is all about staying in the headlines. It is all about, getting free advertisement. Any time you create a culture war that divides people, unfortunately, it works. So in this case, DeSantis has been a masterful politician in doing just that, which is in creating culture wars. Nothing gets resolved. It is a simple culture war, and it's all in the name of creating paranoia amongst people. Okay? You don't need to send any sort of warning labels to bars who are already don't allow people under 21 to attend. So him doing this is just part of his culture war that has been successful in Florida. And that is really unfortunate. Florida is a wonderful state. I lived in Florida most of my life. I just moved to Atlanta maybe 7 years ago, to Atlanta, Georgia, 7 years ago, from Florida, where I spent most of my life in. And it is really sad that this is what it's come down to. Quite frankly, all of this is really an effort to, basically gaslight people who are already really paranoid about the LGBTQ community. I'm one of these people that, if that's who you are, live your truth. If you're not doing anything illegal, you're not hurting anybody, I say mind your business, and Governor Karen, Governor Ron the Karen DeSantis is telling people, is doing everything he can to stay in the news. I mean, quite frankly, it is actually a smart thing that he does in a sense of marketing. He's trying to market himself as the culture warrior. You can get easy advertisement without having to spend a penny in it by doing that. So from that standpoint, from a political standpoint, it works out well. From an actual policy, from an actual trying to solve an issue, it doesn't, because quite frankly, there is no issue. Okay? Again, these bars are already 21 and up. So sending a letter to a 21 and up bar saying not to have underage people is really not necessary, because they already know that. They already know not to have people underage. So, I mean, it's just another part of the culture war. And, you just got to pay attention to what it really is. Just a bunch of baloney and a bunch of BS. And that's all I got to say about that. Governor Karen needs to start leaving people alone and stop parenting, because you're not really doing anything for your state other than making it look crazy. I love Florida. I love Florida so much, and it hurts me to my core to see that Florida is turning into Alabama and Mississippi. No disrespect to Alabama and Mississippi, but Alabama and Mississippi, Mississippi is the poorest state in the union and the least educated state. And it's been ran by Republicans for years. And, Alabama, has a lot of great places. I love going to Mobile, Birmingham. There's a lot in Alabama as well, but being ran by Republicans has basically gone down to the ground. And I hate that Florida's going to go that same direction if it keeps going the same way it is. So that's just what I got to say, and y'all take it easy.